and did a comedy show there, and he wasn't scared. And so I said, hey, I love your set. I like your material, so you want to be on Res Comedy in August? He said, yeah. So give it up for Brian Busby.
How's everybody doing tonight? I'm really uncomfortable. I recently got my dick tattooed black. Yeah, so it looks bigger than it is. I call it a optical illusion. So I was drinking with my friend, you know how it gets, right? You're having some drinks, you're both drunk, and he looks at me and he goes, wow, man, you fucking look like Tom Hardy. Okay, maybe he said Tom, not so Hardy. But I looked him up. Apparently we have some things in common. We're both 5'8", we both love dogs, and we both like really get into character when we want to be something. Like I want to be a comedian, a drawn if you will, Belushi or Candy. I'm working on it. Yeah. So, you know, like as an older guy, I'm in my 50s, and times are changing, you know? Like I was in the washroom the other day peeing, and I had this little door open, and a lady walked in, and I was like, oh shit, right? And men are doing women things, and women are doing men things. So out of this, I thought of a new trend, ball cleavage.
Woo!
Okay? Hear me out. A drop-like mechanism to lift that saggy nutsack, and a loop that your dick goes in so it's up and out of the way. There'd be a small viewing window on your pants, so at the bar you'd be like this, right? When you want to pick up a broad, you'd be like, hey, baby! And I can see it now. Women would be like, I love his ball cleavage! And women around me would be like, I love his ball cleavage, but he's still too fucking short. So, yeah. But I've patented it. It comes in cotton, corduroy, or canvas for your feminine side, silk, satin, or a type of silicone. I call it over-the-hip weenie grip.
Woo!
Yeah. Another fun fact about me is I'm a good flamenco dancer. I know what you're thinking. The only thing that fat ass is dancing to is the last piece of the cheesecake in the middle of the night. But I'm serious. I would teach you, but I'd have to charge. Because this milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah. So, anybody been to jail?
Woo!
Okay. I have. I don't remember what happened, but these fucking 4 witnesses did. And, yeah, they put me in jail, and I sometimes miss it, you know? Racing cockroaches for little Debbie cakes with the pink icing and chips.
No.
Or having your friend there in the shower to pass you the soap. You know, you wash my back, I wash yours. Playing big spoon, little spoon at bedtime. I guess you could say it was gay for the state. My girlfriend and I broke up. It's a good thing, you know, because we'd always like argue. Like one time we were talking about wills, and I said, why don't you will me your breast implants? Because at that point you don't need them, right? And I said, listen, I'll even share with you how I market them on Marketplace, you know? Breast implants, squeezable, soft to the touch, never highway driven, one owner. And she was always getting on my case about like, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, you should watch it, you're over 50, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she told me about lunch meat, it has nitrates and saturated fats in it. I don't know or care what nitrates and saturated fats are. I think I love them. And whatever happened to my body, my choice. And one time too, I was drinking too much apparently, and she gave me an ultimatum, right? And then my doctor was like, your liver's shot, you know, like, you gotta stop drinking. So I tried really hard. I went to church, I went to AA, I got counseling. I was a bitch at work, like I couldn't handle it, right? So I found a way around it. Butt chugging. Also known as boofing. You take a tampon and you soak it in alcohol and stiff it up your ass, right? It passes your liver and goes right to your colon. Bam, you're hammered instantly. And I thought everything was going good. I even found a cheaper way to do it, mouthwash. Because it has alcohol in it, right? I bought a case of that at Costco for cheap. And I thought everything was going good until I got called into the bathroom. She's like, where are my tampons going? Like, I don't know. then she's like, well, are we collecting all these empty bottles of mouthwash for? I'm like, I also don't know. And before I could explain anything, she goes, I know. I've been doing some research. Let me smell your ass. And at that point, I had to find a roommate because I got kicked out. So, when I was younger, does anybody go to Mexico?
Woo!
Yeah, when I was younger, I went there and got really drunk, eh? And you know what young guys do when they get drunk, right? They need cocaine. So we found cocaine. And then, you know what comes after cocaine, right? Hookers. So we went to hookers. And we went to these hookers, and we're talking to them, you know, trying to negotiate, right? Because money's tight back when you're young. And all of a sudden, I feel a tug on the bottom of my shirt. It's a little person. And she's like, do you want me to go up on you? And I'm like, hell yeah! I took her back to my hotel room. My manly parts looked so big in her little parts. But after she was leaving, and I said, hey, if I'm ever down this way again, what's your name? She's like, Consuelo. Okay. Who's ever been to the drunk tank at least? No one? Oh, I went there once. Okay. 5 times. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, in Winnipeg, they give you like a small blue mat to sleep on, and there's like a hole in the corner where you can do your business. And then in the morning, you wake up, and that's where the real bonus is. You get a Tarlite coffee and a day old pop donut. You know, it's really hard. But they give you a bus ticket. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Didn't you guys bring me here in a black and white limousine last night? Can you give me a ride home? No, they don't like that. Thank you guys, you've been great.